Well, it's raining, and it's Porsche Club. This is Autocross number 3. It's pretty wet, continuing to rain out here. So good luck for me. Me and that Doug's Volkswagen are there. Gonna have a little fun in the rain. Gonna show these Porsches what you can do with 4-wheel drive and Audi drivetrain. Anyway, time to get checked in. So they call this course the Peanut, I guess. You go through this section twice, and then you make the decision to go right here for the last half. Apparently they're having a little talk over there. I think they're trying to change the course up a little bit. It's not going to help. It's super wet. Anything they do will be better for the Audi. Sitting over there ready to go. Eat some Porsches. Now, I love Porsches, but man, my Audi does great in this weather. I'm going to finish my course walk. Hopefully they're done with setting up the course, I guess. There she is in all her glory. All 4,100 pounds of her. Saw the other cars out today. Mostly going to be against me in that Golf R and maybe that Corolla GTR. I can't remember, not GTR. You know what I mean. Anyway, those are all the faster 4-wheel drives that are going to be out here. And then I imagine the Porsches are just going to be slipping and sliding out there and having a little fun. So yeah, it's gonna be a good little course. Still quite a bit of water in there, and gonna see how it does. It's gonna be great out here. Time to get going. Well, I've got one more lap to go. Doug got some good footage of me taking out the start sensor. 97 there, and they got father and son team. They're my #1 competitors. I'm second right now to him, and still trying to improve. I threw away my last run because I didn't set my data logger phone in its cradle properly, and when I launched the car, it flew back and hit me, distracted me, and I took out that over there. Not one of my finer moments, but you know, I was trying to get as much time as I could, and that's a tricky way to start right there, because my car just turns sideways and drifts out of there, and I have to counter steer around that cone. So, you know, I ended up hitting it.
So I actually got a little footage of this, although there's a Porsche on the way. This is from Doug, thank you very much. See, the cone is there, and then I go past, the cone is gone, because I completely take it out. I got people pointing it out there. I recognize that I hit it and I slow down. You see now the Porsche's out of the way. You see that big pointer cone is now kind of right next to the timer that's on its side. So the way they had this place is super tight, and everything was at the perfect angle that if you came out and you hit that cone, it would punt it directly into the timer, which it did. So you see they put the big cone back up, and at the angle that we're looking here at the camera, just perfectly in line that if you hit that cone on your way out, you're going to punt it right into the timer. I feel a little bad for hitting it, but I mean, it was there.
But it continues to be wet out here, and it's probably going to continue to be wet the rest of the day. So we'll see how things persist. But I want to see how Doug launches. He's got the all seasons. He was a little lazy and left the all seasons on, and boy, did it cost him a lot of time. That slightly modified Golf R back there is on PS4s. You can see him sliding around quite a bit. I mean, everybody's sliding, but anyway, I'm gonna get back in the car, review some footage, and hopefully improve, because it'll be my last run coming up. I gotta drop 0.3 seconds, I think. It time stay even. So we'll see.
So this was a tricky launch. I only launched at about 3/4 throttle and boost, but you can see, maybe you can see, the rear of the car slips real hard. I have to try really hard not to hit that cone back there. This was very tight coming through here. Surprisingly slippery right in here from what I was expecting, but getting tight on this cone was key. I was really messing it up on a lot of my runs, but this one I actually pulled it off. Did a good job there. Tight through here. Car, yep, sideways again. I gotta turn off this hyper smooth the GoPro, because it doesn't show how much the car is really sliding. I did a good job in here. I found out later that really needed to go slower through this section. You can see me struggling to get the windshield wipers on. Yeah, in this section in here, it's slower is faster in here. I was trying to be a little too aggressive at first, but you can kind of hear and see the car moving a lot. In this section, I should have given a little more throttle, but I was still pretty sideways coming through the line. But that was the fastest run I did of the day. Second fastest, raw time.
Well, that is it for the day. Ended up second fastest overall, first in my class, and yeah, I just had a lot of fun. I made some mistakes, but that's what happens. It's racing. All good. Time to try to get home. I've got 10 miles left according to the computer. I've been on E for my last 3 runs, so we'll see how she does. Anyway, I gotta get this thing cleaned up and get out of here. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. Got some races coming up in the other race car, so yeah, can't wait to get that going.